All right, y'all. So it's another transparency moment, transparency time with you. Because I'm gonna just be raw, real, and uncut. Right now, for me, is probably not the best. I can't actually believe that I can laugh and say that because I don't feel that way. But it's just crazy, like how much the devil was really trying to use my mom in the process to hurt me. But it's not working. Like I'm not hurt. You know, it's just really bad. I come home. I already knew before I left. I said, "Here we go." And then it got to the point where she was kind of stumbling, and I heard like, "What got knocked over because of too many drinks she had?" And then, um, I know the devil takes advantage of people's emotions to feed flesh and to make them do things that might temporarily make them happy. So I understand that, and I don't judge my mom for that, but it's it allows him to use her. And it starts off with my dad. She starts saying stuff to him, and it just gets bad, and he has to leave, and then she comes over to me, and then not only is it verbal, like start touching and hitting, and I'm like, the demon, oh, that demon, whatever it is, it's the same one, because it does it the same tactics and tricks. It tries to say things about me like, oh, you weird, you crazy, um, say things just, that think it would hurt my feelings. And it wasn't, I already knew what was going on. So what I tried to do was deliverance from it. And the next thing you know, it starts saying, oh, my son needs Jesus. And Jesus, please come help my son. And Jesus, this is because my son is weird and this age and doing this and doing that. And it's like, I'm irritating the demon. I am. I say, I don't run away. I don't. And then she ended up stumbling and falling, talking about help me get up, but could get up on her own. So doing things on purpose. Like, I do hate the devil. I will say that. I don't hate my parents, but I hate the devil for sure. And if I'd be lying if I told you I'm in a great place. No, I'm not. And that's just part of the journey. I'm really not in a great place. Am I peaceful with God at times? Yes. With this situation? No, not at all. And I just think that God is having me sit here because I can't do nothing but trust and wait on him. I have no choice. And it's like, I know something is coming because the devil doing too much. Like, he been doing way too much to me. He's trying to like stop me, and he's doing way too much. And oh boy, he's trying, and it's not working out for him because I'm not going to leave my purpose, nor am I going to move myself out of position. I refuse to do so. But it sucks because I know the devil was using my mom for many things, and I hate having to get attacked because of somebody else's actions. Like, if anything pisses me off, it's that. It's not even, it's just like, because I know the doors that open, I can't really do anything about it. I can't tell her to stop. I can't tell her to be like, stop, but because that's her choice. And I'm not, I'm done. I'm done trying to stop that. Like, will I attempt to cut her off when I clearly can tell? Yeah, because that's my mom. But I think this has been the hardest journey this has been the hardest thing I've ever do in my entire life. And spiritual warfare hurts at times. And then later on, when you get used to it, you see it. But there's nothing you can really do about it but go to God. And the one thing about my mom is I don't want to have her end up in a place where she's forced to have to stop rather than just stopping. And that's my concern. Because waiting on God is something else. And I know this is a test from God. I know it. I know it. And it's been so difficult for me. So difficult. Even when I started off my day-to-day, I was having a conversation with the Lord. And sometimes when you speak out loud, Like, that was what happened. Like, I had said something, then she came up to talk to me. She says, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you talking to yourself again?" Because, like, I'm thinking, ain't nobody, like, here. So, or right here in the moment. And it just kind of happened in the moment. And it's like, I know it's sad that I have to, like, spiritually communicate in spirit like that in around my own family. But it is what it is. I'm used to it. And I don't do that. When I do openly speak with God, it's really not in front of people anyway. But yeah, she just so happened to walk in, and she was looking at me like I was crazy. And normally that would tick me off, cause I'll look at you back like you crazy. Like, don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm good. It's tough, and I'm telling y'all, it is something as big is coming, cause the devil is not leaving me alone. And I knew, like, I couldn't even record my messages right today. I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't feeling it. And I could feel that energy. Like, I felt it. I tried to lay down too. All I heard was her downstairs just yelling and acting up. And, I'm like praying to God and rebuking whatever is here in the name of Jesus. And it works. It ends up leaving. But I know that God, now I'm not saying God is leading my mom to do that. No. But he knows, like, what's going to happen. And he allows it to see how much I'm going to endure. And he is really testing me. Like, I love him, but this is a lot. This is so much. And then you just start looking at other factors, and it's like, Father, like, where are you at? 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 But I know, like, that's one part of me, but the other part of me knows. The other part of me knows that he's doing what he's doing, but it don't make it no easier, This sucks. This truly does suck, I will say. I don't think, I was gonna say that I bet not have another scratch, but anyway, because she was doing too much. But we came out more clear this time than we did last time. I was scratched up a little, like, all on my neck, my face, like, because she ended up fighting me, like, over the whatever alcohol it was. I don't even remember, to the point where I had to toss it, and that was it, because I didn't want one of us to land on it. It's bad. It's bad. I'm not finna sit here and act like it's really bad. And, it's just not one of those things you can just walk out from. Like, this is a big test, but it's horrible. And it has been pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, but I've been keeping on going and going and going. It is bad. To the point where I think I'm just going to take a few days to not do anything, because I need to do that anyway. And being away from my mom for this weekend, because she works both days, would be great. Because I'm telling you, the devil's trying to get me to resent my mom so much. And earlier, when she did say those words to me, making it seem like I'm crazy, see, at the beginning of this journey, I do remember getting into it with my parents a lot. Like, and I would tell them, I said, you are not going to talk to me like that. Like, straight up. When it comes to you start looking at me like I'm crazy, then start trying to tell me, oh, I think you need to talk to somebody, that's where you are coming in between my purpose, and you trying to interrupt what God has me do, and survival mode kicks in. And I'm not backing down from that. So, I love my parents, but I love God more than I do my parents. I really do. And, I just do. I just love, and you're supposed to love God. He's supposed to come first. And I love my parents a lot. So that should tell you, I love God so much. I know he's not going to let nothing happen to me, but he is first, and you are not budging me. So if you try to separate me from my purpose, it's like, oh, I can go from I know you to I don't real quick. Like, you a stranger to me. And when I said that earlier when I was talking to God, I realized what I had just said. When God says, depart from me, I never knew you. Like, it's crazy the traits you take up from God when you work with him. I literally said out of my mouth, you can go from I knew you, or from I know you real quick, to I don't know you anymore. And you are becoming a threat to me and a purpose, you know? So let's figure out what needs to happen, because I'm not going to do it. Like, I love my family, I love friends, but don't play with my purpose, because this is a life-changing thing, and the devil he don't want me to do it, because I'm just doing too much, you know? So it's not great, you know? It's a lot of factors. It's just not great right now. And I'm probably going to have to take a few days to just let that be what it is, you know? So I can regain the positive energy that I had. But yeah, my mom has been playing a major factor. And I know she going through stuff, and she's great. You know, she does a lot for me, and I know the devil taking advantage of emotions, but I cannot deal with that decision making affecting me and opening up gateways that I work so hard to not open up. Like, and she doesn't get that. People don't get that in general. And yeah, the Lord was telling me, he said, don't resent, you know, I know I did. I had resentment in that moment when she was looking at me like, oh, crazy. I was resenting her. I was resenting her. But you know what? God was telling me, don't do that, because that's how you block your blessing, when you start feeling like that. And he said, I know. He told me earlier, he says, I know how hard it is for you. And you just keep going for me. And I know how hard it is for you. And I promise you, you know, X, Y, and Z, that's private. But I promise you, you know me. He said, I get it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Nothing is going to go outside of control that's going to move you from what I have. So it's hard, you know. And y'all been really, really good with stuff like this when it comes to me being transparent. Y'all are really great about it. So I do appreciate y'all. It's, you know, because tying back into my last thing, I never close off God. I'm always talking to God, whether it be to somebody or, you know, I'm talking about God all the time, or talking to God. But like I said before, you know, people may not understand you at a certain level, and prophecy is just, it's dangerous. Like it's very dangerous, and it's not something you could just openly be upfront about to people that don't get it, because it puts you in danger, and it's sad. It's cool and it's sad at the same time. Like, I feel like I got this superpower that I can't reveal to people, and you know, because it's really gonna put me in danger, and it's actually I'm not gonna lie, like, I have been told, hey, I think you need to, like, by my mom was like, yeah, I think you need to see somebody. I'm gonna call my sister. And I straight up told her, I said, yeah, we can talk about God together. Sure, I'll talk to that person about God. They probably need ministering to as well, because I'm great and I'm awesome. So I'm telling you, the devil will make you feel like you crazy. And I never felt like I was crazy. I'm well aware of my gift, but yeah, it's been really tough. This journey's been really hard. I've been trying so hard to hold on, and I trust God with everything I have, y'all. But I'm telling you, those who will go through this, I've been pushed to limits. And I love my family, but dude, if I had to be far away as possible from people, even if I am still in the state I'm in, I'm doing it. I got to leave. I can't do it anymore with that. I need my 100% peace 24/7 of the day. I need it, and I love you, God, and I know you hear what I'm talking about, and you get it. You get it. But you know what it's like. You know it. And y'all know I'm going to share it with y'all, because this is ridiculous. I mean, to see somebody manifesting based off emotion when the devil is sending this same garbage demon to mess with me. And God told me, he says, he's trying to torment you with other people because he can't touch you. He can't do anything other than that. That's the only thing he can use. That's it. And the minute it stops bothering you is the minute, he gonna still do it though. You know, he's still gonna do it because that's the only way he can get at me is other people. And then random strangers that can't do nothing to me. But, you know, he tried to use my family to get at me. It's just like, imagine, like I told you, being in your world of peace and the devil always got to come through to do something. Dang. So thank y'all for always just commenting, supporting. Like, I can't wait for the changes to come over my life. I feel like I've been doing so much. And I'm not saying that God has been doing nothing. He's been doing great things for me, you know, and I've been so appreciative of it. I'm just waiting for the thing that moves me. That's all, you know, I've accepted everything. I appreciate everything. And it's just that one thing that you need the most, and he knows it, so it can move you from out of your situation. And I'm holding, Father. I'm holding. I promise you I'm holding. Each time I'm holding and having more patience. But this has got to end. This got to end. I plan on doing expansions with stuff too, but that's part of the reason why I can't do expansions right now. I ain't even gonna give that away right now, but I plan to, you know, really do something else for other people, you know, for you guys, and I can't do that because of this. I can't do it. You know, I want it to be right timing and everything, but this is what is holding me back, and I have to wait for God to move me forward. Oh, I love you. Well, Father, come on, man. Like, this is too many times in a short period. So something is coming, and I hope great things come for you guys. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that just looks out and says things to me, okay? We all going through something, so just keep pushing, okay? Peace and blessings.